With the lives of those kids, you couldn't stop on a bet.
Telling me you got no change. How are you gonna pay for protection?
Why did you write that letter? The awful letter of recommendation. I'm taking judo.
Oh, so you're gonna use it on those 3 gunkies who are giving you a bad time.
You plan on fighting 3 guys?
Joe, how long you been out there? Eavesdropping. You're gonna lose this bet. I will not interfere.
Carrie, this could keep me out of the Air Force Academy.
Get your motor running for the fastest half hour on television. Once you check it out, you'll be hungry for more. Supermarket Sweep, now on twice every weeknight on PAX TV.
Introducing Vitafree.com's $10 million diet giveaway. If you want to lose weight, but don't want to pay $50 a bottle for Metabolife 356 or Slim RX, this limited time offer is for you. Vitafree.com is giving away a full 3-month supply of Diet ZX. That's a $150 value, free, just to introduce you to Vitafree.com's website or 800 number. Diet ZX has the same ingredients as Metabolife 356 and Slim RX. Diet ZX is also available without ephedrine and can help you lose pounds and inches fast and easy. But while you can pay up to $50 a bottle for Metabolife or Slim RX, you can get Diet ZX free just for checking out Vitafree.com now. Millions have used Metabolife and Slim RX because it works, gladly paying up to $50 per bottle. Now you can get the same ingredients and all the same benefits free. Plus, Diet ZX contains extra ingredients to burn carbohydrates.
Can you believe it? I lost 9 inches of my waist in 30 days.
This special Vitafree.com $10 million diet giveaway won't last long. So call now or log on to Vitafree.com's website to learn more about this and other great deals on all your vitamin and nutritional supplement needs. If you want to lose weight but don't want to pay $50 a bottle for Metabolife 356 or Slim RX, this limited time offer is for you. Vitafree.com is giving away a full 3-month supply of Diet ZX. That's a $150 value, free. Like Metabolife 356 and Slim RX, Diet ZX has been scientifically formulated to work with your body thermogenically to provide increased energy, suppress your appetite, and speed your metabolism. So what are you waiting for? Log on to Vitafree.com now to receive your free 3-month supply of Diet ZX, or call the number below to take advantage of this incredible free offer. This is a limited introductory free offer, so you must act fast. Call now.
Mom says Grandpa has a mind of his own. Mr. Kaplan says he's a stubborn old coot. A coot is a kind of bird. I guess he is a stubborn old bird.
Bye, Grandpa.
Goodbye, honey. Did you get those forms filled out for your congressman?
Uh-huh, done and mailed.
Good.
Bye, Grandpa.
Don't run off without your little sister.
No such luck.
Stuff it, marsh brat. Bye, Grandpa.
Goodbye, little button.
How do you feel about pork chops for dinner?
Sounds fine to me.
Done. See ya.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Why do you suppose nobody in this house ever puts things back where it belongs?
You remind me of Gladys. She's always complaining that I never put anything where it belongs. Goes on and on, stuff.
Life around here is one missing thing after another.
She finally went out. She got a couple of those rotating racks you hang up over the stove, and she put all the big forks and spoons and spatulas and that thing you beat eggs with, but it's not an egg. No, that's a potato masher.
Oh, I know it's a potato masher.
This thing I'm talking about looks like a big light bulb, only it's made out of wire.
Joe, my friend, I know you've been put on this earth to test me, but why are we talking about wire light bulbs?
We're not talking about wire light bulbs. We're talking about certain people.
No,
in this
not
house.
certain people. All people in this house.
Gus, calm down.
See this? This belongs here.
So put it there.
I found it over there.
So put it there.
I put it there, but it'll wind up back there.
Gus, calm down.
I don't want to calm down.
Did you ever think of having a stress test?
A stress test?
Yes.
I don't need a stress test, though. I got grandchildren.
In a democracy, even though the majority rules, the most important thing is the individual. Every person and every individual counts as one. In a dictatorship, it's the ruler or the ruling group who counts, and nobody else has anything to say about it. Now, in our system, we talk about individual liberty and individual rights. But there, they talk about the state. It's the state that's important, not the individual.
What about the minority? What if 51% of the people decided to just do away with the rights of the other 49%?
Well, that's what democracy is all about. It wouldn't be democracy anymore. It's one of the responsibilities of the majority to protect the rights of the minority. And that's what being a part of democracy is all about. Also, the majority is aware that in the next election, they may be part of the minority. So they're pretty careful about what they do.
Okay, continue on to the end of the chapter, people, because I wouldn't be surprised if we didn't have a quiz on Friday. Chris, can I see you a minute?
Sure.
Listen, how's your extracurricular activity schedule?
It's wide open. Since I'm new here, I thought I'd wait a little.
We'll wait no more. I need someone to help me make posters for open house Thursday night. What do you say?
I'd love to. Thanks.
Thank you, Chris.
Bye.
Bye.
I'm serious about that stress test, Gus. You heard what happened to Tom Martinelli.
I haven't heard what happened.
Oh, he dropped like a rock. One minute he was yelling at the TV. The referee made a bum call or something. 49ers were playing.
Joe.
Montana was trying to...
Joe,
Next minute,
Joe.
Zappo. Deader than yesterday's jokes.
Why are you telling me all this?
Because I worry, Gus. You make yourself crazy too much. You sit there, you interfere in the lives of those kids.
Hey.
And Jessica.
Back up. Just a minute here. Back up. Who interferes?
You do. You do
I
it
do
all
not.
the time.
I
Yes,
do
you
not.
do. You do. You couldn't stop on a bet.
What's the bet, big shot?
Hey, you got change for $1?
Me?
You gotta be kidding. What's the matter with your lunch money? I bring the lunch. His mama packs his lunch for him. You telling me you got no change? If you ain't got no money, how you gonna pay for protection?
Congressman. What do they have to do with the Air Force?
Well, see, they have to recommend me. They do it for all the service academies.
Well, how do you get them to recommend you?
You write letters and fill out forms. The Air Force sent me a whole package on how to do it. Are you really interested in all this?
Of course. It's also radical, you and this Air Force thing.
Why? Because being an astronaut is a man's job?
No, dummy. Because you're so sure. I can barely see past this year. Well, go on.
Well, I also have to have 3 character references.
No way! There are 3 people in the whole world.
Stop it!
Well, who'd you put down?
Well, I put down a minister from Fort Wayne, our family doctor,
Nobody from out here?
Mrs. Walsh.
Figures, you're her pet.
No way!
Chris, she thinks you're absolutely awesome. She's always calling on you.
Well, that's no honor. Besides, teacher's pet sounds so 5th grade.
Hey, you guys, get over here and sign up.
Well, she's sure to give you a good recommendation.
Don't read, just sign.
Are you kidding? I could be signing up to do your math homework for the rest of this year.
No, thanks. I need a passing grade. Hey, listen, can you do me a favor? I have to leave early after 5th period. Orthodontist. Could you take over?
Well, I'm not sure.
I could do it. Well, Mrs. Walsh told me to get involved in more extracurricular activities. Teacher's pet.
Well, how was your day?
It was fun. We had a fire drill and Marcia Connolly lost her shoe.
During a fire drill?
No, during nutrition.
Figures. Well, how's by you?
The whole world stinks.
Hey, wait a minute. Who hit you in the eye?
The soccer ball.
Pretty good wallop.
Mrs. Walsh, over here. Come and have us clean up the environment.
What's this?
Grassroots democracy in action. The people will be heard.
Well, yes, in that case, where do I sign?
Right here. Oh, I used your name as a character reference. Is that all right?
Well, it depends on what it's for. What, job, higher education, what?
The highest.
Well, you're not going to rob a bank in the next few days, are you?
I don't think so.
Well, then it's just fine.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thanks.
All right, out you go, Bowser. Well, what are you going to do? Sit there all afternoon, or you're going to take this pot liquor for a walk?
All right.
Come on, boy. Sit down, sit down. Maybe read a little.
Grandpa, do you think there's any chance the mom would give me an increase in my allowance?
What'd you say?
So, do you think there's any chance that Mom will give me an increase in my allowance?
I don't know. Do you have a good reason?
Yes. And no. I mean, it makes sense to me, but I don't think Mom's gonna go for it.
Well?
And I don't want to dip into my savings. Guess I'll just have to find some other way to come up with the bread.
Now, this sudden need for vast sums of money, is that anything you want to talk to me about?
Maybe later, okay?
Okay.
It's just that my dad used to tell me that if it's my problem, sooner or later I'm gonna have to find a way to solve it by myself.
Makes perfect sense.
Trouble is, he never told me how.
Well, you know, sometimes a problem's like a brick wall, my boy. If you keep butting your head against it or kicking at it, all you wind up with is a sore head and scuffed boots. So what you gotta do, find a way around it, over it, or through it.
I don't know if that'll work. This is a pretty big wall.
Tear it down, son.
Tear down a wall?
Sure. One brick at a time. Just reach up there and break one brick out, then another, then another, then another, then one more. You probably have a way through the wall.
Break bricks. That's it. Come on, Arthur.
Hi, Mr. Kaplan.
Hello, David.
Joe, how long you been out there? Eavesdropping.
Not at all. I just moved over here so I wouldn't disturb you while you were helping David with his problem.
He asked me a couple of questions, that's all. That's not interfering.
Did I say anything?
You don't have to say anything. I've known you a long time, Joe. I can tell what you're thinking from the way you walk. You're going to lose this bet. I will not interfere.
Encounters with the Unexplained. Fridays, premiering August 25th on Pax TV.
Be there, if you dare.
Honey, did you know what you're drinking has good stuff like protein and vitamins? Did you know it can help you grow? What do you know?
It's yummy.
Pediasure is a source of complete balanced nutrition to help kids grow. But your child will only care about its new, improved taste. So if you're concerned your child's diet isn't providing adequate nutrition, ask your doctor about Pediasure. Now in 4 great kid-approved flavors.
Did you know you're almost done?
Feminine itching, painful irritation. Now there's Vagisil Cream with skin-soothing vitamins E, A, and D. Vagisil stops itching fast, and the relief lasts. Vagisil, a better understanding of better intimate care.
Country Crock plus calcium. That's an important addition.
Especially to me.
Why?
Oh, because of our little addition.
You're not.
I am.
Wow, you need this. Eat, eat.
Our family's growing too. New shed spread Country Crock plus calcium.
This corn remover stays in place, even if you don't. Introducing Band-Aid brand corn remover, specially designed to stay in place better than those conventional corn removers. Stays better to remove your corn. New Band-Aid brand corn remover.
Oh, baby, yeah.
Sarah. Oh, there, Linda.
This Saturday and Sunday, you get a free fresh ink card with any Hallmark purchase. So if you get a lot of cards,
She loves me.
remember, they were free.
Prilosec users, it's time for something special. Wherever the summer takes you. Now you can get a special free offer for Prilosec users. Get the latest updates on acid reflux and new healthy recipes, all in our exclusive free newsletter. Fill your Prilosec prescription and be eligible for $10 savings on non-prescription items at your pharmacy. Call 1-888-807-4836 right now. Prilosec is prescribed for the heartburn associated with acid reflux disease. If you have persistent heartburn that occurs 2 or more days a week despite treatment and changes in diet, ask your doctor. Many people get 24 hours of complete heartburn relief with just 1 daily dose of prescription Prilosec. The most common side effects are headache, diarrhea, and abdominal pain. So call now for your free newsletter and $10 savings. 1-888-807-4836. Get a great free offer and have a great summer.
When was the last time you saw a show that actually made you feel good about the world?
America's families are talking about It's a Miracle.
There's something really great about watching the real stories.
Real people in trouble. They're in danger.
And then the unbelievable happens.
I sit there, my mouth drops open. It's all real.
You can't explain it.
I wish all television could make me feel this good. It's a miracle.
It's such an addicting show.
A whole new season of Miracles. Thursdays, beginning August 24th on PAX TV.
Share the wonder.
Mercury Insurance offers great service at a low price. So why haven't you called?
My current auto insurance company's fine.
Okay, but if you switch to Mercury, you'd still get great service and probably save money.
Yeah, but my insurance company sent me a birthday card, see?
Yeah, that's nice. But you know, drivers who switch to Mercury save on average more than $500 a year. That's right. How much is that card worth?
Oh, well, it's...
Uh-huh. It's worth a phone call. 1-888-4-MERCURY.
It fits.
It's nice.
Yeah, but it fits. I mean, people don't wear clothes that fit anymore.
Billy Makowski does.
Billy Makowski dresses like Pee Wee Herman.
If you don't want it, can I have it?
I think it's a little big for you.
I wish I was as big as David. Then I could wear your hand-me-downs.
You'll get there.
Yeah?
Got a minute?
David, where have you been? Mom's been looking for you.
I just talked to Mom. Everything's cool. Nice sweater.
I asked for it first.
Ease off, Shrimp. What do I want with a girl's sweater?
What do you want?
I want to share a little of the basement with you. Just one corner. I promise not to mess with your work table or bump into any of the models.
Why?
Can I?
Not till you tell me why.
Look, I'm being nice. I could ask Grandpa.
Well, you didn't, so tell me why.
You promised not to tell Mom. You too. I'm taking judo, and I need a place to practice.
What's judo?
Why?
Is that all you can say is why?
What's judo?
It's a form of self-defense. We use the other guy's aggressiveness against him.
Oh, so you're gonna use it on those 3 gunkies who are giving you a bad time.
You plan on fighting 3 guys?
How'd you hear about that?
Bad news travels fast, even in elementary school.
Dinner, come and get it.
Remember, you promised.
I think you should talk to Grandpa about this.
Maybe later. But I want to handle this by myself. Help me out, okay?
Fine. It's your head.
Thanks.
What are you doing?
Exercising? Was the music too loud?
No, I just heard it and I wondered who was down here. Where'd you learn to do that exercise?
Oh, you know, around.
Oh, around, huh? Well, looks like you're busy. I'll leave you to your exercise. Want me to take your dog with me?
No, it's okay. He likes it down here.
Uh-huh. All right. Good night to you.
Now what?
Does that mean come in?
I'm sorry. I thought you were David.
What's with David?
Nothing. Ooh, what's with the dress?
Oh. You like it?
Yeah, it's hot. You have a big date?
No, it's work. Gotta work at a charity event next Thursday evening.
Thursday night? Well, that's open house. I mean, didn't I tell you?
Oh. Gosh, I guess I'd better call Mr. Schuler.
No, don't do that. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. Maybe Grandpa can go.
Now, wait a minute. One of the reasons I took this job in the first place is so that I can cover things like open house.
Mom, work is work. You have to go. Besides, that's a little dressy to wear to open house. Mom, did you and Dad dress up a lot?
Yes, we did. When we were younger, went to things like proms, and the Harvest Ball was a big event.
Was he a good dancer?
I don't remember exactly. I know I loved being in his arms. Especially when he wore his tuxedo. He was hot.
I can't wait till my first formal.
Well, don't rush it. You've got plenty of time to be growing up. Isn't that odd? A part of me wants you to grow up real fast so that I can watch you enjoy all those things I enjoyed when I was growing up. And another part of me wants you to stay right where you are. Because I like the way you are now.
You make being a mom sound kind of rough.
It is rough. From the moment you find out you're going to have a baby, your whole life changes. It's never the same after that ever again. And it's the best thing that ever happens to you. Ever. Ever.
Chris! Hey, Care. Hey, are you all right? No. Chris, if a friend found out something that was important for a friend, something that was really terrible, should the friend tell that friend knowing that it might hurt really bad?
Carrie, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
The thing is that if this friend keeps quiet, then this really important thing...
Carrie, what are you talking about?
I have office practice first period, and it's supposed to be confidential, but I read it anyway because it had your name on it. So
what was?
It's a letter from Mrs. Walsh to your congressman. If you tell her where I got it, I'm a dead person. Carrie, this can't be right. I mean, she didn't even give me a recommendation. It says, and it is in my considered opinion that not only would Miss Witherspoon be unable to withstand the rigorous life of the Air Force Academy, she's emotionally unsuited for a military career. Carrie, this could keep me out of the Air Force Academy. I mean, what am I gonna do?
There you go. Put the crackers on it.
Where's everybody?
Well, we're right here.
I mean, Chris and David.
I don't know, dear. They haven't come home from school yet.
Not yet? David say where he was going?
Maybe he had an errand to run.
Whereabouts?
I don't know. I was just talking maybes. What?
Well, I thought maybe you wanted to take another crack at that question your mother asked you.
I didn't lie. I don't know where he is. For sure.
Let's see.
Grandpa,
What?
what's worse? Not telling the truth or breaking a promise?
I get it. You promised your brother you wouldn't say anything to your mother about his judo lessons. Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, I guess that ain't the end of the world. I'll keep your secret for a while.
Thanks.
Hey, you want to quit pounding on that mattress? I have to buy those, you know.
Sorry, I was just practicing.
Yeah. Well, let's practice putting it back on the bed so you can sleep in it. What about that? Where'd you get the money?
Sir?
Where'd you get the money for the judo lessons? How much they cost you?
Molly!
No, it's not Molly. I know judo when I say it. It was in the Marines, you know. How much they cost you?
$10.
How many lessons?
Till I'm good enough.
That might be a while. Could break you.
Well, it's $10 for the whole course. I took it out of my savings.
It's a bargain. You got a good teacher, you need a good teacher, you know.
Yeah, that's what Miss Kimura said.
Miss Kimura.
Are you gonna make me stop?
Oh, no. Not interfering a bit. It's your horse, you ride it. Would you mind if I came to watch you, though?
Okay. But I'll have to ask Miss Kimura. It's her class.
Meantime, could you, find something else to practice on?
Okay.
Do you dread washing your car? Drowning in soap suds? Tired of rubbing and scrubbing and reaching? Now there's a better way. It's the Simonize Detailer's Brushless Car Wash System, the incredible new system that combines the soft touch of a brushless wash and the rotating action of a power scrubber for a car wash that's simple, fast, and fun. With the Simonize system, simply add car wash concentrate to the soap chamber, flip the switch, and the Simonize Soft Touch Power Pads whisk away the toughest dirt and grime instantly. Each Soft Touch Power Pad is made of the same super soft fibers used in professional car washes for a soft touch that won't damage your finish. And with the no-slip grip, you've got a handle on real cleaning power. It's fun, fast, and it's from Simonize, America's trusted name in car care products since 1911. Right now, through this exclusive TV offer, you can get the Simonize brushless car wash system for just $19.95. And that's not all. If you order now, you'll also receive the Simonize long arm extension, making it easy to wash those hard-to-reach areas like the windshield and roof, truck beds, even your RV. We'll also include the Simonize wheel and bug brush to handle wheels, headlights, and grills. When you're done with the car, use it on patio furniture, windows, and siding. The entire system is yours for just $19.95, and here's an added bonus. Call now and we'll add Simonize Car Wash Concentrate, specially formulated so it won't strip wax or damage clear coat finishes. Not enough? All orders received in the next 15 minutes will receive the amazing Simonize Surge Sprayer. Turns any garden hose into a high-pressure sprayer ideal for blasting dirt, sand, and salt. Power wash driveways, decks, or sidewalks in record time. Sold separately, these cleaning tools the pros use would cost nearly $50, but you can have it all for only $19.95. Operators are standing by, so have your credit card ready. Order the only car wash system with the Simonize name. The Simonize Detailer's Brushless Car Wash System. Call now.
Just like these PAX TV stars, you can star in your own Milk Mustache ad. All you have to do is play and win the PAX Smile-O-Bration Sweepstakes. Just look for this special section in your Sunday, August 13th newspaper for details. You'll also find savings on a variety of your favorite products. Play PAX Smile-O-Bration Sweepstakes and keep smiling. Share the wonder of Premiere Week on PAX TV. All new shows, exciting new stars. PAX Premiere Week. It's a week of wonder, beginning August 21st.
You're watching PAX TV. Share it with someone you love.
Once upon a time, senior health care benefits were carved in stone. But today, the ground is shifting beneath the healthcare industry. A shakeup is on the horizon. Will it send tremors through your benefits? Will your coverage fall through the cracks? In this uncertain environment, who can you trust to keep you on firm ground? Blue Cross of California, the company Californians trust for dependable coverage. Call 800-828-5999 to receive this informative free booklet, Medicare Today, the changes, your choices. It examines the fast-changing environment of senior health care, exploring Medicare HMOs, Medicare supplements, and more. Life has its challenges. Blue Cross offers more ways to face them. Call your Blue Cross agent or 800-828-5999.
Mrs. Walsh?
Oh, hi, Chris.
Why did you do it? Why did you write that offer letter of recommendation?
That letter was not meant for you to read. How did you get a copy of it?
Why did you do it?
That letter was confidential, Chris. If I'd wanted you to read it, I would have shown it to you myself.
Don't you understand how important going to this school is to me? I mean, do you realize how long I've planned on this?
Chris, I didn't ask for this. You dropped it on me.
If you tell me what I did wrong and why you decided to do that, maybe I can change your mind. I don't understand. You are one of the best teachers in this school. You're open, you're caring, you worry about what we're doing when we're not in class, and what the rest of our life is like. You make each one of us feel like we're special.
You are special, Chris. Very special.
Then how could you have done it? I mean, how could you be so cruel?
What I did for reasons that are personal and private. They are my reasons, and I will not debate them with you.
What happened to democracy? Whatever happened to one person, one vote?
I'm sorry, Chris. There is nothing more to discuss.
Kyotsuke! Re! Judy. Good, Judy. Good, David. Again? David. Good. Yale. Very good, both of you. That's all for today. Now remember, practice moving and dodging. Stay mobile. It keeps your opponent off balance, and also, if he can't get his hands on you, he can't hurt you. Thank you.
I'll be right back, Grandpa. I just have to change.
So, what do you think?
I am impressed, ma'am. How do you do it? I mean, how do you run this place like this and keep it so neat and clean, and you only charge these people $10?
That's... Well, $10 is all David could afford. And when he told me why he wanted to study judo, I almost offered to teach him for nothing.
You did. Run that by me again.
Did it make you mad when he told you?
Told me what?
You don't know, do you?
I don't.
Oh, Mr. Witherspoon, when David told me about those...
I don't think I better hear this. I don't want to hear it. Well, I do want to hear it, but I don't want to hear it. Unless you think you ought to tell me.
Maybe you'd better talk to David.
Okay. Now, if you should ever run into a fellow named Joe Kaplan, and he should want to give you some advice about not interfering, do yourself and the whole world a favor, will you? Don't hear a word he says.
Hi, Miss Kimura.
Good
Well,
night.
what'd you think, Grandpa?
Good night to you.
What'd you think?
Well, I think maybe you better tell me what really happened between you and that soccer ball and that bruise on your chin. Give us something to talk about on the way home.
Hi, Mom. What are you doing down here?
Well, I've got a message for you, David. A Miss Kimura called. Seemed you left your jacket at the Martial Arts Academy.
We were going to tell you about that.
You're in on this, too?
Depends on what you mean by in on it.
Are you aware that David is taking a karate class?
Mom, it's not karate,
So
it's
what?
judo.
It's all the same to me, David. It's punching and it's kicking, and I won't have it.
Mom, it's my fight.
Tomorrow we'll go to school together. We'll talk to the principal. And we'll put a stop to this thing once and for all.
Great. Just great. It's bad enough being the new kid in school, but now I'm going to be the new kid whose mother fights his battles for him.
Lonely, hi, Mr. Lonely.
Now Whisk will not only clean your laundry, but also help reduce wrinkles, so you iron less.
Oh, I'm so lonely.
Introducing Whisk with Wrinkle Reducer, the first and only laundry detergent specially formulated to help reduce wrinkles. Whisk. Do it once, do it right, do it less.
Oh, Dot, your carpets always look so pretty.
Gosh, thanks, Betty. But my crazy bunch is always tracking in dirt, pernicious allergens, noxious contaminants, and pesky critters you can't see. That's why I rent a Rug Doctor, the whiz-bang carpet cleaner you rent at the store. It's easy breezy as your vacuum, but deep cleans in a way a vacuum just can't. And it only costs about $20 to rent.
I'm gonna rent a Rug Doctor, too.
Rug Doctors, Steve and Mad at Dirt. Rent a Rug Doctor at your grocery, hardware, or drugstore.
This corn remover stays in place, even if you don't. Introducing Band-Aid brand corn remover, specially designed to stay in place better than those conventional corn removers. Stays better to remove your corn. New Band-Aid brand corn remover.
Look, something new for your sensitive teeth.
No way. My dentist recommends maximum strength Sensodyne for maximum pain protection every day.
Your dentist likes it?
I like it.
Maximum strength Sensodyne every day.
It's Premiere Week on PAX TV. Monday, share the wonder of Miracle Pets. Tuesday, NBC's Mysterious Ways comes to PAX TV.
Miraculous. Phenomenal.
Wednesday, it's the second season premiere of Twice in a Lifetime. Thursday, Richard Thomas presents an all-new It's a Miracle. And Friday, Jerry Orbach will amaze you with encounters with the unexplained. PAX Premiere Week starts August 21st.
Share the wonder.
Buy Factory Direct,
The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin has expanded and now has the largest factory showroom in the U.S. We guarantee our jewelry to be the lowest price. Compare Tiffany's 1-carat invisible bands for over $5,000 with the Jewelry Exchange's GVS quality for $1,600. 1-carat pendants are $249, 2-carat tennis bracelets $349, and 1-carat studs $399. We carry thousands of rings, bracelets, and pendants. We guarantee all our jewelry to appraise for at least double. The Jewelry Exchange in Tustin.
Some believe it never existed. This giant of birds. And for a while, it almost didn't. But now, the legendary California condor is not only back from near extinction, it's here for you to see. Condor Ridge, now at the San Diego Wild Animal Park.
You're watching PAX TV, a friend of the family.
I'm sorry, but I'm going to school with you tomorrow. And I'm not going to argue about this.
But, Mom, it won't help.
My mind is made up.
So let me get in on this.
All it's gonna do is make them madder. And then they'll really get me.
Times like this, I wish Johnny were here.
He ain't, you know. And I'm not sure if he was, he'd make a fuss over this.
Well, I disagree. Johnny never thought that violence was a way to solve a problem. He was a peaceful man, and he was the gentlest man I ever knew.
And a paratrooper.
Not at 12, he wasn't.
No. 12, he learned to box. Pretty good at it.
It sounds like you approve of all this.
I don't know that approve is the right word.
What's the right word?
Admire? Yeah. You know, he didn't go looking for this trouble. But he decided not to knuckle under to this bully, and I do admire that.
I'm not sure that I admire David playing high noon in some western town. I don't believe in violence. I don't think it solves anything.
What about when it comes to you? What do you do then? Do you turn the other cheek? What about when you run out of cheeks?
I don't have all the answers.
I don't either. But I do believe one thing. If you go down to that school and stick your nose in this thing, you're not going to solve a darn thing. Sooner or later, that boy's going to have to face up to that fella all by himself. Sooner or later, you got to let him fight his own battle.
He's still too small.
He's getting bigger every day.
I want him to know there's a better way.
Probably does know that. Anyway, you better go upstairs and get ready for your fancy dance, and I got to feed this bunch so I can get to the open house.
I don't much feel like going to a fancy dance.
And I don't feel like going to the open house. Who wants to go talk to some old prune face about geometry? But that's the hand we're dealt, so we'll have to play it. Come on. Tell me something, Button. Have you noticed that lots of times around here things just don't get put back where they belong?
Yes, and I've been wondering who's doing it. Every time I put something where I can reach it, someone always comes and moves it back up again.
They do, don't they? It's a mystery.
Are you mad about David?
No. Why should I be mad? I'm a little concerned. Boy says he knows judo, but I'm not sure that's enough to stand up and whip a great big bully.
But you told Mom that...
You know what I said to Mom.
I was listening on the stairs.
Oh, you were? You were eavesdropping, were you?
No, Chris was up in our room, crying. So I thought it would be better not to go up there.
What was Chris crying about?
The letter.
What letter? What letter? I won't get mad. Tell me what letter.
The letter of recommendation she needs to get into the Air Force Academy.
And what about it?
Her teacher, Mrs. Walsh, wrote a really bad recommendation. Really bad. And Chris thinks it may keep her from getting into the Air Force Academy at all.
Did she talk to this Mrs. Walsh?
She says Mrs. Walsh won't talk about it. She doesn't want a debate.
We'll see about that.
You said you wouldn't get mad.
I changed my mind.
Gus, I'm glad I caught you.
I'm glad you're there, Joe. About our little bet, you win. I'll pay off Saturday morning. I'm on my way to interfere.
all about?
Grandpa's going to school to jump all over Mrs. Walsh about the letter.
You told him?
Well, he asked.
Who's Mrs. Walsh?
Excuse me. Well, hello, Gus. It's been a long time.
Are you Mrs. Walsh?
I remarried.
You did. I have something I have to say to you. Is there someplace we can talk in private?
Well, I'm supposed to be here when the parents arrive.
I'm a grandparent. I've arrived. I don't want to say what I have to say to you in front of all these people. Now, is there a place or not?
Well, let's see what we can find. You're here about Chris.
I am. You wrote that letter because of what happened to your husband, didn't you?
Well, there's more to it than that. I believe very strongly that no one should make a career out of war, especially somebody as fine as Chris.
Oh, you believe that, do you?
Yes.
So do I. And so does my granddaughter. She's got no intentions of making a career out of war. She wants to be an astronaut, you see. And the Air Force Academy is where she's got to go to learn that. Now, you can believe what you want to believe, my dear, but you got no right to push that off on somebody else. You broke her heart, you see, and you cannot do that. That's wrong.
That is a terrible thing to say.
I'm just getting started with you. You see, what you did was wrong. It was terrible. You hurt that little girl, and you got no right to do that. And I don't give a hoot-nanny about your noble intentions.
Not noble, personal. Jack was killed in Vietnam, remember?
Do I remember? My son was there, and by the grace of God, he come home. I didn't like that war, madam. I didn't like a thing about it.
Do you think I liked it? Do you think I like coming in this school every morning and seeing that memorial plaque covered with name after name of 18, 19, 20-year-old boys killed in that absurd war? I hate it. And I refuse to take part in sending anyone else's son or daughter off to die that way.
You have that right.
And when somebody like Chris comes along...
My turn. It's my turn. Sit down. Sit down. I'm just like you, ma'am. I can't think of a single good reason for anybody to go to war. But if there was one, I have an idea it would have something to do with freedom. And I think your husband would have understood that. I'm not asking you to agree with Chris or me or anybody else. Wouldn't it be a boring world if we all agreed? If you don't agree, argue with her, try and change your mind. Try and make your point. You see, that'd be fair. What you did wasn't fair. It wasn't even close. That's right. You wrote that letter about your prejudice. It didn't have anything to do with her qualifications.
You didn't hear one word I said, did you?
Every single one.
And he's right. I'm not sure I understand why you did what you did, Mrs. Walsh. But I'm sure there's a way to undo it. And we're going to stand right here until you're clear that that is precisely what you have to do. Are you talking about writing another letter? Indeed, I am. It won't be a recommendation. I'll withdraw the other letter, but that's as far as I can go.
That's far enough.
Will this undo things?
Yeah, I think it will.
She's not a bad lady, you know. A little bit bullheaded, but not a bad lady. Now, you got your party to go to. Can you drop Chrissy off on your way?
It'd be a pleasure. Why?
I have to sit here and think about our boy David and how to help him out of his jam.
Here you go. One for you, one for you, and one for you.
Look who woke up.
Hey, reality's reality. I can run, but I can't hide, all that stuff. But I do have one favor to ask you.
What kind of favor?
Well, if I'm gonna keep paying out, the least you guys can do is guarantee the rates aren't gonna go up. So I made out like a contract. It says that I pay you so much every week, and you're guaranteed not to rearrange my face in return.
Are you serious? Sure. For $1, I'll give the kid my autograph. Hey, this is great. A contract.
Okay. Okay. Thanks, guys. This is great. Really. I mean, thanks a lot. You don't know how much this means to me. I mean, you know, it really, really means a lot.
Why are you thanking us so much, man? What's the big deal?
Well, you guys called it a contract, but it's also kind of a confession. And if you guys decide to mess around with me anymore, you're out of school like a shot. Oh, and one more thing. If anybody else decides to rearrange my face, people might think it was you. And being as I've got the contract, you could get kicked out of school for that, too. So you're probably gonna want to make sure that doesn't happen. And act as my bodyguards. Okay? Hey! How'd you come up with all this? Easy. Judo and my grandpa. He taught me how to use the other guy's momentum to throw him on his can.
There's something really great about watching the real stories.
People in Trouble, a whole new season of miracles, beginning August 24th on PAX TV.
Share the wonder.
Are you tired of the same old boring meal? Then you need the Flavor Express, the amazing new kitchen miracle that lets you make delicious meals bursting with flavor. Until now, marinating took hours. Not anymore. Simply pour your favorite marinade into the flexible flavorizer. Attach the needle, place into the Flavor Express, and presto! Flavor Express's unique patented design lets you inject thick, savory sauces deep into meat, plumping up food with mouth-watering flavor in minutes. Inject pepper and zesty Italian dressing into filet mignon for tender, juicy steak. Use creamy lemon dill sauce for savory salmon fillets oozing with flavor. Bored with plain old pasta? With the Flavor Express, create mouth-watering manicotti and more. Flavor Express an entire turkey or ham. Look inside. Swirls of rosemary and white wine makes meat moist and delicious. Fill potatoes with sour cream. Use Flavor Express to make fun-filled desserts in a flash. Add cream deep into chocolate-covered strawberries for pure indulgence. Make dreamy desserts, cream-filled cupcakes, and tasty eclairs. Imagine making homemade jelly donut holes quickly and easily. Flavor Express is perfect for hors d'oeuvres. Messy garlic bread takes forever, but the Flavor Express injects butter and chunky garlic quickly and easily for garlic bread that's bursting with flavor. No more dried out food. This marinated meat took hours to prepare and costs over $35. But now on this exclusive TV offer, you get the Flavor Express with recipe guide for only $19.95. Call within the next 10 minutes and you'll get the complete decorating kit and guidebook free. Decorate cakes like a professional. Imagine you get the Deluxe Flavor Express package, which includes your bonus decorating kit, all for only $19.95. Order today.
Call 1-800-604-9292. Order your Flavor Express Deluxe today for only $19.95 plus shipping and handling. Create fabulous food with the Flavor Express. Call 1-800-604-9292. Call now.
In spite of everything we know,
Oh my gosh!
some questions have no answers. Mysterious Ways comes to PAX TV beginning August 22nd.
You can come in now, Kaplan.
Oh.
coffee's not ready yet?
The coffee is ready. I just didn't want it to get cold before you got here. Hot and fresh.
Is this fresh squeezed?
With my own 2 hands, sir. Now, about the eggs. You said sunny side up, I think.
Yeah, make sure the yellow is all nice and runny. But not the white. I like the white done. But, of course, not too done. Oh, I hate it when the bottom of the egg is all brown and crusty.
Oh, you do?
Yeah. Is the butter here, is that sweet or salted?
Don't push it, okay, Kaplan? Just don't push it. Sunny side up, with the white stuff done, and the yellow stuff runny. And a little bacon for my buddy. Voila.
Thank you.
Well?
It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad at all, really.
However?
But, I don't know, it needs a little, I don't know. Needs, well, it needs a candelabra. Wait a minute.
I'm out of here.
Where are you going? No, the bet was you cook and serve a breakfast to me, to my specifications, with you in attendance. That was the bet.
Okay.
Would you pass the cream, please?
Would I pass the cream?
Yeah.
Would I pass the cream?
Right. I can't reach it over there.
I always thought I'd have time for a family. I just let me...
Why did I say those things to her? Now she's gone forever.
What if you could stop? Go back and change your past. I can make it happen.
Introducing Paul Popovich in a remarkable new season of Twice in a Lifetime, coming this August to PAX TV.